Hey everyone, so I just finished adding a new lesson onto my full-time real estate photographer course showing how to make this image here with all the blurry people, the blurry cars, and everything else. And what I wanted to try was to see if I can actually add blurry people, blurry cars, and images like that using one of the coolest things that I've seen come out of Photoshop beta, and that is generative fill. So let's give it a try. All right, so here we are in Photoshop beta, and you can tell that it's beta because it says, well, beta right up there. And what I'm gonna do is just start trying to add people into this. So let's first grab onto my marquee tool. Marquee tool's up here. It's a little square. I'm gonna grab a little area and say add blurry walking people. Let's see if that works. And nice thing about generative AI is that it's actually taking information off the web, taking sample images, and then creating something using AI there. So let's see what it came up with. That's actually pretty cool, except for the fact that the people are walking on the street, which maybe that would work. Maybe it looks like they're in the crosswalk. Okay, I don't like that one. Let's try that again. I'm gonna grab a little bit higher up so they are on the sidewalk. Add blurry people. And let's see what that does now. So one of the cool things about this is that when we are actually taking this shot, adding blurry people in, we would be actually waiting for people to walk by, slow down our shutter speed, and clicking and hoping that we've got them in the right position. Generative AI is able to let me just do all of that using their AI. Now, I don't like this one, but one thing that I do like about generative AI is that it gives you 3 options here. So let's see. That's better, but then it moved the bench in there. I don't know why I did that. That's too many people. Okay. Add 2 blurry people walking. Let's see how that works. Now, one thing that you probably notice is that the AI, the generative AI, is doing really well in keeping the scale of the people correct. So, regardless of how many people or the type of people or where they are, the scale is quite real. So, compared to the bench there, that these people look like they're the right size. And we've got 3 people walking there. Okay, let's try another one. Or let's actually, you know what? Let's see what other options there are. So there's that. 2 people there. That there. I actually like that. And it looks like that person's actually coming down the stairs. So let's put another one here. Add people sitting on stairs and see how that goes. Now this is really cool because once this comes into the regular Photoshop, the mainstream Photoshop, then we will be able to use this for more commercial uses. Right now this is beta, so technically anything in beta can't be used for commercial purposes, but if it's going to be like this for the actual one, great. Now, this looks interesting. That works. That works. And that works as well. And again, I think they got the scale pretty close there, considering the size of the stairs. Now, you'll probably notice that this person has a stick there, and I don't know why that is. My guess is, though, that because these are actually taken from other images that are readily available for the Adobe Generative AI to scour, they may have actually pulled that from another image, and in that image they would have had a person there with a stick, and that would have made more sense. Now, the question now becomes, what are the ramifications from a copyright perspective? If this couple here was generated from the image of another copyrighted image. Is that now copyright infringement on my side because I've taken a portion of their image and put it into mine to make it my own image? Now, that's probably a question that we'll have to talk with a lawyer like David Deal. And if you don't already know this, I'm also one of the hosts of the Photo Focus podcast, and we have had David Deal on there before to talk about legal things like that. So I'm actually going to bring this up with him the next time we have him on as a guest. But for now, let's just keep on playing around with this. I want to add a couple of cars. Let's see. Add blurry cars. Now, let's see how this generates, because I want to see if it's actually going to generate it with the cars coming towards us or away from us, or if it's going in the wrong direction. If it can actually get it so that the cars are on the right side of the road facing me, oh my god, look at that! So not only did generative AI realize what I wanted, so they got the blurry cars there, but they've actually got it in the right side of the road. And for the most part, it's not, this one car on the right is out of its lane slightly, but for the most part, it's pretty dang correct. Okay, now this one, that's going backwards. And that one is backwards as well. But it is interesting to note that all of them are following the lines or the lanes in the road, which I think is just incredible. All right, let's try another one here. I want to do add streaking car lights. I don't know if that's what you call it when you see the lights, just the lights from the cars, but who knows? Let's check it out. Let's see what we get here. Whoa. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, so this one's got the streaks that I want. It just doesn't, just put in a car there too. And yeah, close enough. No, streaking. I'm gonna take out car and just do lights. Let's see what that does. See, all this is pretty cool. The generative AI is gonna be really interesting to be able to add things later on, making your images more. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's closer. Okay, let's see. Better. It looks like Marty McFly just came back to the present. Okay, that one is closer to what I was hoping for. So, do I want to keep it? Not necessarily. I don't think it's quite there yet, but what the heck, let's just keep it there for now. And I want to put a bicyclist here. Add cyclists. Okay, so I think this is doing fairly well, considering that if you think about everything that has to go on in this, it's pretty amazing. The generative AI is not only trying to figure out what it needs to put in, but it's also looking at the scaling and seeing how much it needs to scale whatever I've asked it to put it in. And they're even looking at things like the direction of travel. So the AI has been able to see, okay, there's lines on the road here, therefore that must be the direction that it's going. Or, and this one is going perpendicular to it, so it's like, no, they're actually crossing the road this way. This is mind-blowing that the AI can do this. Now, the last thing I'm going to try and do is something that one of my clients asked me to do, which is turn on lights in apartment building. Let's see if we can get that right. Let's see if we can actually see the difference between where the moldings are, the windows are, and turn on the lights. Well, not quite. Nope. All right. So that was a little bit of a stretch there, but adding in the people, adding in the cars, adding in the cyclists, that is very, very possible. It doesn't quite replace what a real photo of real people and real cyclists would be, because, well, if you start zooming in, you'll notice that this person has some kind of distortion going on there in their face, and as well, this person here looks like they've got a motorcycle helmet on a little too tight, and the bike looks a little strange. If it was blurred, it'd probably be okay. The blurry people back here, that seems to work out pretty well, and I like that. The cars I'm really impressed with. Other than the fact that they look like three very similar cars, but we can definitely work on that and keep on trying to play with that. And the brilliant thing about it is that now we just have another tool that we can use to add more life and motion and excitement, detail to the photos there. So this is still in beta right now. So if you haven't tried Photoshop beta, and if you already have a plan with Adobe, you can download the beta and play with it. You cannot use this for commercial purposes yet. You gotta wait until it's out onto the regular alpha releases, and then you can go from there. If you have any questions, by all means, put them into the comments down here. DM me, join me on my course, and join our community Discord. And until next time, see you soon. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, put them below, and be sure to click on like, subscribe, and click on that little bell to be notified every time we put up new content. And I am happy to announce that our online real estate photography course is now done, and it is ready for you. Just go to www.robmaroto.com and use a coupon code that is in the show notes here to get yourself a nice little discount. All right, see you later.